Hey everyone, and welcome to the channel. Now, let's get into the video. Being a celebrity isn't an easy job, and there is a lot of risk attached with the fame, as some celebs have painfully found out. In this video, we are taking a look at the 5 most expensive celebrity robberies of all time. Number 5. John Mayer.
They tell me this burglary happened around 12 this afternoon, and according to TMZ, it was John Mayer's home.
John Mayer is one of the most famous singers on the planet, so it shocked some fans to hear that his home had been robbed. This happened back in 2018, and one of the things that John might have been most thankful about at the time would have been the fact that he wasn't home when his house was burgled. Some celebs lead very public lives and are often followed by hordes of fans wherever they go, so this was something that was bound to happen. It was reported that the burglar had infiltrated the home by breaking a window on the property. The person that did this took off with around $200,000 worth of watches. Not only that, but the thief also stole some of John's musical instruments. Even after all this time, the thief still hasn't been found.
Like Mayer's watch collection, well, altogether that's between $100,000 to $200,000.
Number 4. Rihanna.
Was here overnight to help board up this property. He said the thieves broke in by shattering a rear glass door.
It seems like no matter how good of a person somebody is in the eyes of the general public, some people will still end up disagreeing with that fact. This might have been the case with people that robbed the house of Rihanna, an internationally beloved singer, who has gained massive fame for her amazing songs. Once she had a string of bad luck and her house was broken into a couple of times in a short amount of time. The second time it happened, the police reportedly spent several hours inside her house to collect as much evidence as they could. In the end, it wasn't revealed how much the thieves made off with, but the police did mention that 3 people were involved in the robbery. Even some of her neighbors felt bad for Rihanna and said that she didn't deserve what was happening to her.
Say the crew of burglars would monitor celebrity social media when they posted that they were traveling or at an event.
Number 3. Nicki Minaj. Another popular singer on this list is Nicki Minaj, who was also the victim of a house robbery. The robber made off with around $200,000 worth of items from her home, and that isn't even the most interesting part of this whole story. Aside from the stolen items, it was also reported that the inside of her home was completely trashed, meaning that many things belonging to Nicki were damaged in one way or another. Even her clothing wasn't spared by the robbers, who tore some of her outfits to shreds. One bright note in all this was the fact that Nicki wasn't home when all of this happened, otherwise who knows what might have happened. Number 2. Paris Hilton. Paris is known to be infamous among the Hollywood elite, and has been a reality TV star for a long time.
Everything on me was found inside the stomachs of sea turtles. So sad. Plastic bottles are poisoning our planet.
The home she resides in was once robbed as well. Interestingly, the people called the Bling Ring Gang that stole the items from her house weren't actually making off with loads of cash or anything like that. Their motivations were in fact much more interesting. According to some interviews with the people that worked on the case related to that gang, it was revealed that those people actually wanted something that was personally important to the fame of that particular celebrity. But in addition to inflicting personal damage on the celeb's house, they also made off with about $2 million worth of items from Paris' house, which consisted of her jewelry and several of her outfits. Number 1. Kim Kardashian.
Bodyguard to come home, but they found her and they took her phone out of her hand, they tied her up.
One of the most publicized and talked about celebrity robberies was that of Kim Kardashian. This happened back in 2016 when she was in Paris. One of the most unfortunate things about this whole incident was that she was personally a victim of the robbery, since she was in her room when the robbers barged into the property.
I was about to fall asleep. I heard guys running up the stairs. They wanted my ring and my jewelry.
Horrifically, she was then tied up and the robber made off with her diamond jewelry. Within a very short amount of time, they had stolen over $5 million worth of diamonds from her. She was extremely traumatized after this whole thing.
Fight back. I just gave them everything and they tied me up. They wrapped duct tape over my eye.
And it took a long time for her to recover from this incident. Thankfully, she had a lot of people that came to her support during this devastating time. These were the 5 most expensive celebrity robberies of all time. Robberies like these are an excellent reminder that fame isn't always a good thing. Well, that was it for today, so make sure that you subscribe to our channel and hit the bell icon to get notifications regarding our videos. We'll see you next time. Till then, take care, and don't forget to like our video. Goodbye!